international break, but it's one that we've utilised and used to our benefit, we feel. It's been a good response from the players when they come in, and we're ready for the Watford game.
Do you feel as though you going back to Norway helped you clear your mind a little bit, because it was fairly intense the position you were in after the City game?
You know, international breaks are always periods to refresh and to keep working on different things. And this time around, we had a few players having to pull out of the internationals. So quite a few of them have been here doing individual sessions, recovery session, rehab sessions. Some players were allowed to go abroad to visit their families, and it's the same case all the time when we come in the week before we start the game again. Everyone's bright and ready, and I've got to say this week has been a good week. We've had a chance to work with more or less everyone on quite a few things.
Hi, Ole. Hi, can I ask you please about Jesse Lingard? There was a report this morning that talks over a new deal for Jesse had stalled, and that he was looking to perhaps move elsewhere in January on loan. Are you able to clear that up for us at all?
Jesse is training really hard, really well, and he's ready and available for me, definitely. He's disappointed he's not played more, of course. Regards to contract situations and the talks, I've not been in them very closely. So for me, Jesse is still a big part of this squad, important part, and he gives energy and quality to the group every day.
Lack of minutes this season, Ole, can you understand why he may be frustrated?
Every player wants to play as much as possible. The thing with Jesse and all my players, you know, they are working really hard, can't fault their attitude, and they're ready when they're called upon and when they're playing. And Jesse has done well when he's played for us, and he knows that with all the games that are coming up, he's going to play a part.
Hi, Ollie. You were saying there about how tough the last fortnight or so has been during this international break. With that in mind, how important is this game against Watford to set the right tone now, moving forward?
Of course, we know that with a poor run of form, we've put ourselves under pressure, but that pressure should be a joy. It should be something that makes us a better team, makes every player perform at the best level, and a game that we should go into enjoy. You know, we've had, I don't know how many games away from home. Of course, we lost against Leicester away from home, but the unbeaten away record that we've accumulated before that is something that we need to draw some confidence from. And we've got 3 away games now, with Watford the first one, and that's the one we've been focusing on and preparing for. And it's a very big game, of course, as every game in the Premier League is.
Yeah, good.
I've got to say this week has been really positive. Of course, there's a couple of doubts with illnesses and small niggles. Paul is out still for a while. Rafa is out for a while still. But apart from that, players will be coming back in, call it in the near future. Some this weekend and some during the week, but that's the same for every team, that they miss players.
Ian Parker.
Hi, Ollie. Just wanted to ask. Obviously, you've been away yourself, but you've had players go away on international duty, and some have done very well. Do you feel like they've had a change of mentality and come back refreshed?
I can't say they've had a change of mentality. I think that's a wrong way of saying it. I think they love playing football. They enjoy playing football. They love, of course, winning. So, of course, when we left each other 12, 13 days ago, no one was happy when they left Old Trafford. But then there's another game, and there's another game, and there's another game. They've enjoyed the competition for the countries, and now they're ready. And I've got to say, this week has been a very determined and focused group, and we've worked on a few things that we feel we need, or that we know that we need to improve on, and hopefully we can see that against Watford.
Michael Gray.
Hi, Ollie.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, well, Ollie, how difficult is it after a defeat when your players are going away on international duty? Because I'm sure you want to try and get them all together to work on, obviously, this big week coming up that you've got.
Yeah, you're right. You know, sometimes the first thing you want to do after a defeat is to get back on the training ground and work on things. To be honest, as I said when we left for this international break, I think it was a good time for us to refresh our minds. And some players, as I said, have stayed here working on their individual recovery, fitness. Some have been allowed to go home to the countries to freshen up their minds. But everyone's kept in touch with the staff. And that's one of the things that we've learned through the last couple of years with the technology and the pandemic, with the Zooms or Teams. And my staff has been working really hard to get everyone ready. And from Monday onwards, we've worked really hard, and we've corrected a few things. We've put a few things right. We've of course made sure that we've prioritized a couple of things that needed to improve the most, and I'm sure we'll see a reaction and a good team performance on tomorrow.
Carlson.
Hello.
Hi.
I just wanted to follow up a bit on that from Simon, because there's been so many rumors around your future the latest weeks, and certain people are claiming your time in charge is coming towards an end, and that you are at Old Trafford on borrowed time. How do you feel? Do you feel safe in this situation, and do you feel that the staff, the players and the board, everyone is pulling in the same direction?
Yeah, you know, the players, the staff, myself, the club, we are working towards one goal, and that's this team to improve, and that's to get better results. Fans are still supporting the team and the club. They've been through this period, and they've backed the team through the rebuild, of course. And when you lose a game, you're always disappointed and under pressure. And we've been communicating well, openly and honestly, as we always do. And there's one game now that matters, but there's also what goes on after that. And we're all refreshed. This week has been really good in training, and we're ready for tomorrow.
We've got last one in this section for Andy Mitters.
Hi, Ollie.
Hi, Andy.
I'd assume you've had time to reflect after some of them dreadful results. What do you think has gone wrong? What's going to change in this next block of games? And what gives you the confidence that you can get it back?
Yeah, we've been through periods like this before, and our away form should give us confidence. What we've done, you know, we've just gone 30-odd games and lost one or whatever we have. Last season, we turned it round as well and went on a run with 12 games and one defeat. That's a kind of run that we have to get back. And as I said, this week we've worked on a few things. We've prioritised a few things that we have to improve on. And we know that the run of form hasn't been good and performances haven't been good enough. But we know we can do better. We know we should do better. We think we will do better. And it's down to performances on the day. Human beings, sometimes you hit the post and goes out, sometimes it goes in. And that can change your mood, the atmosphere. We've just got to focus on getting the start right tomorrow and build on a good start.